Okay guys, so here's a who would win match that I kind of thought of last night. It came to me just out of randomness, and I was just like, man, it sounds kind of interesting when you really think about it. So yeah, as you can see, Alucard from Hellsing versus Doomsday. Yeah, Doomsday versus Alucard. How would this go down? Now, Alucard is a powerhouse. This dude, like, it's really hard to find a weakness with him. In fact, when you really think about it, the the overcomplicated yet so simple plan of killing Alucard that the major thought up, it didn't really kill him, it just weakened him, and he spent over 30 years trying to return himself to normal. So it's interesting. It's a very interesting matchup, and you have Doomsday, you know, that thing that killed Superman. So the two, what would it be like if these two fought? Alucard, let's talk a bit about Alucard. Alucard is, of course, Count Dracula, and he is arguably one of the most powerful beings I've ever seen in anime. Yeah, there's a whole list of them in Dragon Ball Z, but outside of Dragon Ball Z, wow, Alucard's a powerhouse. He is a vampire and has all the abilities of a vampire, but he does have a few extra tricks, such as his release and control states, which, when he gets to 0, that's when he's at his most powerful, when he unleashes all of his familiars upon the world and destroys, literally, fuck everything. So, this guy is undoubtedly powerful. In fact, it was really hard to kill him. In fact, it didn't really work. And then you have Doomsday, which is another unkillable monster. Now, Doomsday is, of course, the thing, like I said, the thing that killed Superman. Almost completely indestructible, incredibly strong, able to go blow for blow with the Man of Steel, in some cases does have intelligence, and whatever kills him, he literally takes the term, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah, you kill him once, he comes back twice as strong. This thing is nearly unstoppable. But yeah, Doomsday is the original Doomsday was a goddamn powerhouse, and from what I understand, the new 52 Doomsday is also incredibly powerful, or something like that. But yeah, Doomsday is nearly indestructible. But Alucard, on the other hand, you could say the same about Alucard. Alucard is also nearly indestructible with an immense amount of strength, and he has a great amount of intelligence. Let's also not forget that the dude can walk through walls, fly in some cases, can literally regenerate his body from any sort of damage, and also has the legions of familiars backing, at his disposal. And his own private monster, the Hound of Baskervilles. So, Alucard has literally an entire arsenal, if not an whole army, inside of him. However, as Anderson once pointed out, Alucard, it's interesting what Anderson said about the release in his final form, basically revealing his true self as Vlad the Impaler. In that Alucard, when he unleashed all of his familiars on London, Anderson said that was both his greatest point and his weakest point, because he had literally sent all the soldiers out of the castle. His were, paraphrasing, of course. And what that means is that Alucard was probably at his most powerful and his most weakest, meaning that, if possible, if he had a chance, Anderson could have killed Alucard if he had gotten the right chance. He did fight him, he did fight Alucard, but still, Alucard still won. But yeah, he actually wanted Anderson to beat him. He actually really wanted Anderson to beat him. So it's very interesting that if Alucard is really that powerful, and yet he's so weak, he's at his weakest point if he's at his most powerful, I'm wondering if the case is what if it's like the Avatar state? Now again, this is all theoretical, it's never been confirmed, and this is just theoretical. What I mean is making the comparison to the Avatar state in Avatar Last Airbender, is that when Aang was at his most powerful in the Avatar state, but he's also at his most weakest, meaning that if he's killed in the Avatar state, that means the cycle is broken and the Avatar reincarnation cycle is over. It dies with him. And that might be the same case with Alucard. If he is killed in his final, his true form, that might be the end of it. And even Alucard said that only a man can kill him. Yeah, but on the other hand, this is Doomsday. He's the living definition of a monster. So, Doomsday, I don't know if Doomsday could still kill him. He could definitely tear his way through the vast legions that Alucard has at his disposal. Like, I could just definitely see all of the familiars Alucard has just Doomsday ripping his way through them just to get to Alucard. But Doomsday, depending on which form you use, isn't really smart. I mean, yeah, there has been smart Doomsdays in the past, but they've never really been big, heavy hitters. Well, actually, yes, they have. I take that back. They've never really been big-brained. That's the better word. They've never been the biggest brain, but then there have been other Doomsday that have been really intelligent. For sake of reference, I'm going to be using the Doomsday from, just dumb Doomsday, where he's just smash, 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 kill everything in sight. So that's what it's going. That's the Doomsday we're going to be talking here. So Alucard could definitely outthink Doomsday and just get Doomsday constantly frustrated. But Doomsday, on the other hand, can heal he can heal from some really horrific blasts. I mean, the dude's been thrown into the sun, guys. He could survive a lot. So Doomsday could definitely take a lot of punishment, but on the same time, so can Alucard. Alucard could probably take a punch from Superman. I mean, not Superman, Doomsday, excuse me. He could definitely take a punch from Doomsday, but the question is, can he get right back up? And even if he does manage to kill Doomsday, Doomsday can just come right back and be twice as stronger. So this is a really tough one. And as much as I love Hellsing and Superman comics, I'm really stuck here, because I really love both, and yeah, Alucard said only a man can kill him, but yeah, let's see if, could he stand up to a thing that killed a Superman? Ooh, that was a bad one. That was a bad pun. I apologize. But yeah, this is a really tough one, guys. So I really don't know who would come out on top in a fight between Doomsday and Alucard. So you guys tell me, if you think Doomsday would win, put hashtag Doomsday wins and list off the reasons why you think Doomsday would win. Or if you think Alucard would win, put hashtag Alucard wins and list off the reasons why you think Alucard could beat Doomsday. Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.